characters. One was named Troy.
Shout out
People to remember my name.
Have a seat. No, what? Hold on.
Features two great athletes. In the bull corner, weighing 221 pounds, a former heavyweight champion of the world, the dancing destroyer, the king of sling, the count of Monte Cristo.
You should stop. What's up? All right. All right. Enough of the mouth. Let's show what we're talking about. So, I know that's what everybody's been saying. That's what everybody's been wanting. I know everybody's been wanting the big connection, right? The big unification process. We come together and, we take over the world and all that. You even got aboriginals out here calling themselves Moors. How colorful. So I figure let's get started, man. Look, here's the thing. It's one thing when you are talking out your emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing. It's one thing. It's another thing when you're dealing with facts. All right. So I'm going to let y'all see a conversation I had. Well, a little bit of it, because I didn't even read what the rest of this nigga said. I'm just going to show what he said, my responses, and then from there, because I didn't read the rest. But, and he just sent the rest of it right now. But I ain't even tripping. It really don't matter, because once you hear what I say and he says, we really don't need anything else. Excuse me. So the conversation, maybe I'll show you the whole thing. That way you guys get a clear understanding of what I'm talking about. All right, is it up? Can you see it? All right, cool. So what the post says is, well, it's a picture of the Fat Boys. It's a picture of the Fat Boys, and what the picture says is wearing Louis Vuitton and Gucci in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is what what this means is hip hop has been financially supporting white people ever since it came out. So I wasn't really expecting anybody to say anything. I wasn't really thinking, people was going to comment on this, period. You know what I mean? Where is it? All right, boom. I didn't think nobody was going to comment on this shit, period. But a guy named, Betty, I ain't going to put his name out there because that's really nobody's business. But just for the record, He is from, where is he from again? I believe he's in Ghana or Zimbabwe or something. Or Luga. I forgot how you say it. But anyway, he's not in America. You know what I'm saying? He's not in America. He's in Africa. So what he says is, and this is why I kind of went off and I had to make this video. So what he says is, he says, white people run the world, big bro. We gotta step up to the game and make ourselves strong too. But y'all don't want to do it, still arguing about who's native in this and that. Now, the reason he's saying that is because of what's been going on lately with the Indian push. I try to be nice, but once you have so much information, you can't keep, walking with these niggas. So I was like, but yeah, he does have a different response too. And for that, I was like, actually, no, they don't. It's just everybody else in the world is a stupid slave and doesn't realize it. I left that at that. But I was also, I also threw in, I said, always remember the African did deals with the Arabs and the Europeans. So Africans have no right to talk at all. I said the Indian was tricked by treaties. The African could never say that because you guys don't have any paperwork agreements with the European. And then he followed it up with here we go. He followed it up with, from the cars to the clothes to the factories, the whole system is pretty much their invention. Laws in America were all made by them. They've literally put themselves in the upper hand of fabricating lies through the media outlets they own. You are not crying to a black man to implant or employment. I think he meant employment. And passed the anti-black crime bill. Till today, you don't have one. You ask them to change shit, but they run every blood clot thing, brother. See, now he's switching it. He's not even from Jamaica, but now he's switching it up. But that's cool. It doesn't matter. All these social media platforms are theirs. Y'all can't even figure out who you are. You follow their religions and their way of life. We all speak English today. Whose language is that? English ain't a black man's language. They rule everything. So the day y'all are willing to actually unite and create your own shit, protect the land that's ours, count me in. For now, I just watch y'all go in. And from my response is where we're going to leave it, because I didn't read the rest. So my two responses are this. I don't know why the hell. I hate when auto type does that. It's like, why the fuck don't you just leave it with this? But anyway, I was like, you know nothing about America or American Negroes. The world wouldn't even have a flushing toilet if it wasn't for the black American. So will you please go back to wherever plantation you're from and stay there until you read? LOL. Y'all know me. Like, anybody who knows me knows me. Like, once Lucky got information, he gonna gun it at you. He's not gonna fucking walk it with you. No, I'm gonna shoot you with it because that's what you deserve. Then the second part, I say, English is made up of several different languages, and it even includes American Indian words. Anything with Oh, ish. That's what it said. They put H, but anything with ish on it means it is not original. People speak Spanish, but the original language is Latin. I just proved that you don't know what you're talking about. And all of your information is coming from the white boy. You have a lot of education to learn, a lot. Now, I'm going to leave it at that because that's all I need. If you notice, if we can put some music in. But yeah, fuck that. Before we even do that, hold on. Before we even do that, Mickey, get him. Mickey, get him.
He's just another fighter. No, he ain't just another fighter. This guy is a wrecking machine, and he's hungry. Hell, you ain't been hungry since you won that belt. Oh,
that's the African. I'm talking to the African. I'm Mickey. He's hungry. And you ain't been hungry ever since you won that damn belt. What am I talking about? I'm talking about that story. Ever since we have been told that we are from Africa and we some Africans, we've had to deal with this whiny ass story. We've had to deal with accepting people that stank. It ain't got nothing to do with different countries. I'm so sick of that shit. I'm so sick of motherfuckers acting like stank is just predicated to the African. No, hold up. The Hindus smell like curry all day, every day. All day, every day. The Asians smell like fish a lot of times. You go to their house, smell like straight fish. Don't mean that they don't wash their ass, just like it don't mean the Hindu don't wash their ass. No. This is what y'all fuck around. This is what your seasoning is. You know what I'm saying? The Asian eating anything in the ocean. He eats anything in the sea. Under the sea, nigga eat anything. A motherfucking squid, an octopus, a fucking eel, camel's hump, camel's hump. They eat anything. And people be like, oh, that's racist. No, the fuck, it's not. It's me keeping it factual, okay? Straight facts. So it makes sense why they smell like fish. Okay, I got it. Hindus, everything curry. Everything curry. They're like the fake ass Washington Wizards. Everything curry. Everything curry, man. Everything curry, bro. I used to work for like a hotel where you used to have to separate the king size, queen size, all the bed sheets and shit. Bro, when I tell you there was this one spot that was owned by these Hindus, every fucking sheet that came from the motherfuckers smelled like straight curry. Curry. So it makes sense why they smell like curry. Okay, I get it. Why the Africans stank? African don't be stinking like food. They don't be stinking like, seasoning. No, they just stank like if they don't fully know how to bathe properly or something. Like you stank, my nigga. That ain't racist. First of all, how could so-called African, wink wink, because that's what y'all call me, how could I be racist toward the African? That don't make no sense. So this whole discussion is you can't say anything about it because motherfucker, I'm supposed to be one of these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, no, nigga, they stink. And it was so stupid how Richard Pryor and Jamie Foxx try to play that joke off talking about cologne. So, motherfucker, that is you. No, motherfucker, that is you. Nigga, I smell like fucking Nautica. Gucci, get the fuck out of here. You think I'm going to compare my fucking cool water cologne to this nigga's stinky armpit smell, and I'm the one who's out of pocket. I stink. If that ain't the boule, I don't know what the fuck is. That was the dumbest shit. That was the dumbest excuse these boule niggas ever gave us for challenging why do Africans smell like that. These motherfuckers talking about how you think they think you smell. You got all this cologne on it though. How you think they think you smell? Like a fly motherfucker? The fuck? Newsflash, dickhead. I thought Egyptians made perfume. So that means that's not even an American thing. So why you dissing me for how I smell just because I don't smell like musk? Fucking African musk or what's that? The Hindu incense or the Muslim incense. So all the motherfuckers smell like incense or musk. And it's like, nigga, I'm sorry, P. I'm sorry. They don't say that when they came over here, the Indians stank. They never said nothing like that. They said the white boys stank. They said the Indian had to teach them how to bathe again. That's another weird thing. I thought they just got from the Dark Ages with the Moors. So why the fuck we got to teach them how to bathe in the lake again if these motherfuckers was raised up supposedly by the Moors? Why in Swanto was the white boy not bathing? Remember, before they get over here, they have to go through the Dark Ages. They have to go through the Dark Ages before they even come to fucking America. So if you watch the movie Swanto, why is the fat white dude dirty as hell? Why is he not bathing? Why is he doing the once a week shit? Something's flawed about this information y'all giving. Something's flawed about it. Something's flawed about this. The Moor taught them how to bathe and gave them soap and all this shit when the Indian had to teach them how to bathe, and they just got out the Dark Ages. They should know what soap and water is with no problem. Even in the Wild Wild West days, they claimed the motherfuckers was bathing once a week. So you think the Indians in the plains, you think the Indians in the West was washing once a week? It's their fucking land. You don't think they're right next to a fucking lake, a river, the ocean? Hello, the ocean's right there, all on the west. It's the whole Pacific fucking Ocean. Why was y'all dirty in the West? But just y'all. Why? I read up on the West, and here's another way. And like I said, there's no diss to white people. Because think about it. You of today ain't nothing to do with the past or documentaries that people have already made. They've already made it. So, I ain't arguing with you. I'm just telling you what it is. They always keep the Negro out of the Western frontier, even though we're the first people to frontier. Why the hell would the white guy leave? If he has everything, he sets the slaves free, but it's all his land, it's all his shit. Why would he leave? That doesn't make sense. So I just wonder how the Negro bathing habits were in the West, because we'll never find out, because supposedly we weren't out there. They don't ever bring it up. For Africans to come over here with their nose up, for videos to already be out, like we already have the videos of Africans in Africa saying we are not the same people. They are not our people. You know what I'm saying? They like, where is it? Watch this. Watch this. Where is it? Where is he at? I know somebody got it. Somebody got it because it really happened. Everybody know what I'm talking about too. There's a black dude in Africa that straight up said it. He was like, we don't need them. Like they are them, we are we don't need them. So they'll tell you over there that they don't need you. Then the American will tell you Africans are scammers. Okay. Then there's black people who have went to Africa and been scammed. So I'm not knocking the African. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, oh, they're scammers. And no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's the conversation. People are saying that they scam people. Americans scam people. Never said they didn't. I'm bringing this up for a reason. How did supposedly these Africans get over here? Slave trade. They were sold. Okay. By who? In order for the white guy to buy somebody had to be selling somebody. So who's making the money? Who? Let's get real on your ass. Who's making the money? Oh, they sold y'all for guns and has Africa ever been fully conquered like America? No. Oh shit. See, one thing about Lucky is if you watch my videos and you listen to me, before you die, you'll actually think. You'll spiritually die because what they gave you was a spiritual lie to begin with, and you'll actually wake up. Has Africa been fully conquered like America? South America, you know, they was all Indians. Now they speak all Spanish. Conquered. North America, even though there are what we're calling English words that are actually Indian words, they weren't speaking it with all the other languages involved. So they don't speak their original language no more. Conquered. Canada, conquered. Are there a gang of Africans? Not just some, not just a few, not just the untempered tribes. Are there a gang, basically all of them, that know their original tongue? How is that? How is this nation, how is this continent, been colonized and they still know their original tongue? Even if some do speak French, even if some speak, Asian languages or Jewish languages, I don't mean nothing. Why do they still know their language? Why was Ethiopia never conquered? The oldest nation. In the Bible, it says Ethiopia will go into slavery. But Ethiopia has been a free country forever. Who sold you? So you keep talking about the buyer. Who sold you? See, that's why it'll never work. They can talk about us linking up with the white dude all they want. We already know there's a difference. We already know there's a line in the sand. There's white people that don't like certain white people. There's black people that don't like certain white people. It's not all white people. It's not. Just like when I talk about killing the thug and the piece of shit woman, it's like, I'm not talking about all black people. Not. I'm not even talking about all women. I said the piece of shit woman and the black nation of people. Just like the criminal and the black nation of people. It ain't just the thug. It ain't just the hardhead being rebellious. No. It's the one who knows that they're doing wrong and continues to do it. The Tupac from Juice hugging your mama after, killing you. That type shit. How could it work? Yo, peace, late boomer. Yo, this is a good one, man. How could it work? If I'm telling you that Prince Hall was born in Barbados from an English dad and a French mother. But he's the leader of the African Lodge. So much so, he's free before this country is even founded. Before 1776, Prince Hall is already free. This is the mystery, that the Prince Hall Masons will tell you. They'll tell you that. That's how I got that information. He was already free in 1775 because he had intelligence. He knew who he was. Like they say, you can't enslave someone who knows who they are. They give him his own lodge. We're not going to talk about the 171 black slave owners of South Carolina. We're not going to talk about them slave masters. Let's call it what it is. Because that's a lot of niggas free too. But so he's free. They give him his own lodge, his own fraction or fractor of sacred temple of the Masonic lodges. But he says he's the leader of the African Lodge. He was born in Barbados. He never touched Africa a day in his life. You know who else never really did any business in Africa, but always spoke about it? Marcus Garvey. But I'll keep going. He never touched Africa really. I mean, Prince Hall never touched Africa in his life. And if he did, I'm saying he wasn't born there. He's not of even an African slave trade. He has nothing to do with Africa at all. His mom's French. His mom's speaking French. She's a French woman. You know what I'm saying? Even if you say she wasn't pale skinned, that has nothing to do with it. She's a French woman. That's the language she speaks. That's where his father met her, in France. Went to Barbados, made him. But he's the leader of the African Lodge. Now here's where it gets interesting. Why would they call it the African Lodge? If Scipio Africanus discovered Africa. But wait, something even more dangerous. Why did he name his firstborn son Africanus? Why didn't he name his son Africa? If that's what it's supposed to be. And they say, Akubalon or whatever the hell. Some old Arab stuff. Acting like that's the original name. That's the original name for Africa. You give it to an Arabian. Pitiful. So, with the African Lodge, what did we get? The African stories. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying all these dudes were spellcasters anyway, so who's to say that they weren't all Prince Hall Masons? You know what I'm saying? From Noble Drew Ali, Elijah Muhammad, Marcus Garvey, Malcolm, Martin, like, who's to say they weren't? You're telling me Prince Hall is from 1775? He's way back in the day. But these dudes, they working for the government. Wooty. But what were they talking? They was all talking some more African stuff. Well, who was doing that first? Prince Hall Masons. They was already doing that. So if that's their agenda, and then you niggas is brand new, who's to say that? What? Oh, Malcolm X didn't seem like no man. Dog, all he wore was black and white. I think I seen him in a blue suit maybe once or twice, and in the movie he wears that red outfit, but that's Denzel Washington. That's a movie. No, and damn near in the gray suit. But damn near every time else, black and white suits. So who's to say he wasn't like, oh, well, that's just the Muslim outfit. That's just, I know, ain't that ironic? Suits. Ain't that ironic that that's the suits that they wear? That's them. Whatever, though. Let's keep with Prince Hall and having all this knowledge already. Now let's fast forward to the 18 or 1900s, whatever. Let's talk about this Indian apron. So you telling me these guys were around all these masters, and they didn't know nothing about the American Indian, and never spoke on it, never told you who you was. They always threw you through a loophole. Even if they want to claim Noble Drew Ali's or more, it's like, well, hold up though. What was he wearing? Turkish shit. Even down to his feather. The feather that he wore was Turkish. When you see them old pictures of them American Indians, the Aborigines, whatever you want to call them, yeah, they got turbans on, but bro, they don't have no feathers stuck in the middle like that. The hats that they wore with the feathers is totally different. Imagine a wrap that you wrap up and then you just stick individual feathers in and make it a crown. That's how they wore theirs. Them motherfucking Siberians don't wear their shit like that. You ain't never seen them do that shit at all. And the funny thing is, that's how you know who's the original Indian, because the original Indian actually looks original. How the fuck you gonna come through with this long ass joint, walking around sewed up jeans and shit? It's like, bro, it wouldn't have looked like that. The dudes had loincloth on and leaves. You know what I'm saying? They would wrap a little loincloth joint and then stick the leaves down. That way they could walk around freely. All right, same thing they did with the feathers and the hat. That looks primal. It looks original. Motherfuckers walking around like they talking about we copying the Romans and shit because motherfuckers just have like a little robe. Motherfucker, how the fuck is that copying them? That seems like an original way to wear something. Motherfuckers still wanted to be loose and active, but be covered. It's like, bro, you can't claim that. You can't claim. You never claimed that some Romans was over here. The only thing that they claimed was over here before everybody was some Phoenicians, and that's funny. That's funny. Not in a bad way. It's just that's funny. It's like, so are you trying to say that the Hebrew thing? Well, wait a minute, motherfucker, y'all don't claim to be no Phoenicians. I got another video coming up about how nobody is these nations that they're talking about, these 18 nations they made up, because even these chosen people, these original chosen people, bro, they came out of Egypt in a mixed multitude. They wasn't even them no more. So how you the chosen people and get lost? That's one. And then literally lost. Like how you get lost, the strand of your DNA. And then today you got guys are claiming to be some pure blood Jews. Like these are the original Jews. How the fuck are they original Jews? They Semitic. That don't even make no sense. How God chosen people mixed from the jump. They're not even the original. That don't make no sense. How's the blood of King David and all this shit getting through this Egyptian mix-up? Like, how is that even possible? That's not possible, but that's how they claimed Canaan. That's how they claimed Canaan. Oh, they're original descendants of the Canaanites. No, they're not. No, you're not. Because y'all don't walk around with a gang of black people kicking in shit. Y'all ain't hanging out with the Palestinians. Y'all ain't with no dark skin. Y'all got them big ass hats on in that fucking desert trying to duck and hide from that sun that is showing that you're not territorially in the place that you're from. You're not. Oh, everybody gets hot. Not like you, blistering and fucking up and shit, and totally different player. So you got to analyze certain things, just like America. Suntan lotion all through this motherfucker. That is proving that you're not supposed to be here. Global warming, my ass. You had fucking suntan lotion before global warming, be. Because we already caught y'all. In the 60s and 70s, it wasn't even global warming. It was global freezing. Y'all was talking about another ice age was coming. And the funniest thing is, now that I really remember back, I do remember that as a kid a little bit. Motherfuckers talking about the next ice age. They just started turning up the heat. with that CERN fucking shit. See what the American Negroes dealing with? That's another thing. How could I connect with a group that I'm so disconnected from, and they not even with the business? Like, how is Africa with the business and freedom? They just did BRIC. They linked up with China, Russia, all these motherfuckers. Africa know they ain't holding no power with them dudes. You ain't been holding no power with them dudes. So how the fuck you gonna give them some more of your money again back behind gold? That's just a way for them to cipher the gold from your shit. It's an old pimping. It's an old pimping plan. But Africa don't see it. They think they doing something. Brazil think they doing something. It's like, y'all don't hold no weight to them. You telling me that Africa and Brazil could hold weight to North Korea, Russia, and China? You smoking crack. Nigga, America is top dog, and we in fucking problems with these motherfuckers. So it's like, how could these two goofies make it? And I ain't saying Brazil ain't doing anything and Africa ain't doing anything altogether, but it's like, you know how segregated South Africa has been? The whole what's that shit? Apartheid and all that. Okay, well, bro, who invested in BRIC? South Africa. And a lot of other countries out there. Motherfuckers is crazy. I'm looking at it like, yo, y'all ain't realize y'all dealing with the Stone Cold Crooks again. Y'all dealing with the same motherfuckers. But look. They want me to unite with these people. I'm over here billionaire strong. Billionaire strong. I got billionaires. I do. Motherfuckers ain't linking up, ain't uniting, ain't coming together, ain't doing nothing. But I should link up with them. Because they're my friends. Even though they sold you supposedly over here. Because I ain't from over there. I already know I'm not African. I already know that. But it's cool if people want to say that, like, oh, yo, that's just rape. It's like, dog, it's so funny that y'all keep bringing up rape. But these pale-faced Jews is the original Jews. Y'all worship them. Y'all worship the Israelis, the Israelites, the fucking Jews. That's who y'all give it to. The motherfucker with the little hat on and the curls and shit and the Ben Shapiro's. Y'all give it to them. Y'all give it to the pale-face and say, those are the original Jews. But I just told you they left Egypt in a mixed multitude. How the fuck are these them? How would that make any sense? Now, that's one lie. The second lie is they're Jews. That's what they call themselves, Jewish. How are they from the tribe of Judah? How they look like somebody who's burnt in the furnace with woolly hair? How do you see that in them? Motherfucker ain't got no woolly goddamn hair. Shut the fuck up. Look at Ben Shapiro. You're telling me that was a woolly hair fucking burnt in the furnace, skin of brass? That's who they was talking about? Bill Moore. You telling me that's who they was talking about? Steve Spielberg? Jacob Rothschild? Do these motherfuckers look like they got hair or wool? Motherfuckers be bald headed. Jacob Rothschild was probably like 38 in that picture with Martin Luther King. Motherfucker was already bald headed. Motherfucker had the fucking Cheryl Hemsley, nigga, the fucking the George Jefferson joint, like real shit. Handed Martin Luther King an award. Nigga, this motherfucker's only 38. He's already bald. Hair like wool. Man, you know how many times they gotta shave a sheep? They made fucking clothing out of this shit. It's called wool. But it's like, bro, you know how thick a fucking sheep be? And strike two. Final one. Christ told you himself. He said, there will be a people that will say they are of me, but are not. They are from the synagogue of Satan. Who's the only motherfuckers in the synagogue to this day? And like, yo, but that's it. And I feel people. If they're like, well, honestly, the Roman Empire created Christ. Christ is a character that Constantine's created due to the fact that he had killed somebody. And there was all these Buddha blessed stories wrapped around it because he had heard about Buddha, he had heard about Allah, he had heard about all that stuff. None of that stuff, all that stuff was around. All that stuff was around. You know what I'm saying? There is no Bible. Nobody's ever created a full book. Remember, Islam, the Quran comes after the Bible, the paperwork. The paperwork document comes after the Bible. So that means Constantine's already put all these books together and made biblios. He's already done it. They gotta worship the prophets in the Bible and in the Torah. Because remember, the Torah is only 5 books. That's what motherfuckers don't get. This is the craziest shit what they're doing to people. It's like, Torah is only 5 books. So y'all jacking the style off jacking the style. But what Constantine did was he opened the door for other people to get in because he made the Christ character. But, or better out, my bad, he made the Jesus character. That's what I meant to say. He made Jesus because that's a Greek word. Everybody's worshiping Jesus. Jesus, 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 the blood of Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. I didn't even realize that's a Greek word. Yahimia Hawashad, you know what I'm saying? Or Yeshua, you know, if you want to be technical, because y'all supposedly reading some Hebrew. But that's why there's another book that says Hebrew is Greek. Y'all got to remember, without the decipherment of the Septuagint, you have no Holy Bible. So who are you getting it from? The Greek. That's why you have Pharaoh in the Bible. Pharaoh is a Greek word. Pyramid in the Bible. Pyramid is a Greek word. Technically, motherfuckers be calling shit a Greek word, don't even have the real word for it. Like, you don't even have the real word for it. Because that pyramid is Greek. And why am I saying this? Because look at what the American Negro has to deal with. I'm seeing videos of Africans slapping, you know, the females that in the church booties talking about rise up for Jesus. It's like, come on, bro. Oh, I take a spirit out the demon, fucking African. Come on, bro. Yeah, we had Benny Hinn. I ain't gonna lie. We had Peter Popoff. We had yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Miracle water. Just rub this on your wherever pain you have and recite Timothy's 2:8:1 with me, and we come again and I'm straight for Jesus. And you know how dumb and naive people are. If the motherfucking water could really heal you, nigga, why the fuck would we have hospitals, stupid? Why wouldn't people just be doing that, nigga? Like, oh shit, it's Christ. Don't worry about it. I have the holy water. Whoa. People just get up. Come on, man. Like, that's just... But with the help of Hollywood, courtesy of Small Hat. Always remember that the first spell was their book. Stories. Okay, then they took it to the stage. Then they took it to the screen. Motherfuckers is lost. But I'm supposed to link it with these guys who haven't invented shit in the 21st century. Name me something that the African has brought to modern times that people are so like, oh, we couldn't be without it. Like, give me one. Don't worry, I'll wait. Remember, I'm the American Negro. I'm over here like, nah, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead. You dance first. You go hit the stage first, man. Yeah, I'm going to follow up, Mike. You know, I can't even mess with you, Mike. The pyramids, the Egypt. Stop it. They ain't got nothing to do with modern time. I said modern time. Give me some, oh, he's still in the cold team. What the fuck was the African doing with it? But walking on it. Same thing with the diamonds. Don't play that shit. If the Africans knew what a diamond was, the motherfuckers would have been dug the motherfuckers up. Would have been selling them right there to white people all day. They would have been losing their minds. It's like, oh, no. The African didn't even care. He just walked on it. See? You keep saying that primitive shit. You can't you can't argue in modern times. So, as far as the American Negro goes, oh, shit. Buddy, oh, boy. could go to the grooves first. I really could. I could go to the grooves. I really could. I just credit myself for everything. Just all the grooves of the world. Just every type of music that people listen to. All the grooves. You know what I'm saying? From rock, your jazz, your blues. You know what I'm saying? Your doo-wop. You know, your jitterbug. All that stuff. Even bluegrass, because who the fuck could say that the country man was blowing on a fucking jug and playing a broom fucking guitar and all that shit? How the hell would that even make any sense? He would have the finest of the finest. Remember, he's running everything. So them backyard motherfuckers, they ain't know how to do anything. That's why as soon as the plantation stopped, they start robbing people. Jesse James, prime example. Slave owner, mad because he broke now. He ain't got no more slaves. So he started robbing people. That's the story. So I say that to say this. Not only do I got all the grooves, people want to talk about style. Nah, hell no, baby. I invented the flushing toilet. God damn it! It wasn't even for the house. It was for a train. I'm so high tech. I'm building shit for on fucking the travel. It's like 4-cylinder for the car. You know, people think it's old now, but you can't get to the 6-cylinder without the 4. You can't get to the 8-cylinder without the 4. It's like, what are you talking about? Motherfuckers had I think a 2-cylinder, a 1-cylinder when they first started the car. It's like that motherfucker used to have to roll up. Shit was horrible, but my brother brought that in. My brother thought them 4 pistons got a little more action, and it did. But okay, look. Okay, you ain't feeling that. All right, you ain't feeling that. All right, cool. But what about my 3 black women that helped form the calculation to get to the moon? What about that? Oh, the moon landing is not real. That's cool. That's cool. I ain't even mad at you. Why was they allowed on that mission? If the moon landing ain't real, why they have 3 black women involved? Why they put 3 black women in there? For what? The space program had something to do with the feminist agenda? I don't think so. Remember, they wouldn't even let her use the bathroom. Remember, at first she had to go like 2 fucking buildings down, pee on herself. Fucking. Even if you say the moon landing is not real, does that discount that they hid these 3 women? They never talked about it. Every time y'all talk about NASA, Apollo 13, y'all talk about nothing but white men. That's all y'all talk about. Nobody ever brought up these 3 black women until the movie came out. But it's like, why? And the movie was dunked off. Nobody even really, and I know why, because black people overdo it. They don't know how to make things look serious. They always got to have the corny ass music in the background, too much. No. If you're going to tell something, tell it the right way. But it did good for what it did. So I'm saying that to say this. I got people out of space. I got a sewage system down packed, so I was the originator of the aqueduct, because I took y'all from the outhouse to the bathroom inside. Honestly means you wouldn't even have a sewage system if it wasn't for me. But all the other inventions that came out over here, like, I made the most inventions in the golden era of America. The golden era, let's make America great again. Everybody like, oh man, fuck America. In the golden age of America, I made the most inventions. The only ones they'll credit more than me is the Germans and the Europeans. How ironic. That's funny. But other than that, I beat every other group on Earth. Most patents. The hidden 50,000 that nobody want to talk about. Like I said, it can go from calculations to the moon to a potato chip. It's very vast. It's very vast. Stoplight. It's very vast. You know what I'm saying? Your gauzes for your hospitals. Very vast. It's in all different ways, like the Craftmatic, the fold-up bed, the regular bed. And guess what? That was a tag team. The regular bed, a man did that, black man. The fold-up bed, black woman made. See, I got all types of stuff I can talk about, but I'm saying, what's the African got for me? For 35 cents a day, you can get, help us. The white man is struggling. We have to fight. We have to kill the farmer. Well, I don't know about killing farmers, but you mean to tell me y'all been in this motherfucker even before these people came and y'all ain't got on no business yet? Like, remember, we were slaves. So that means, we had to fight our way out. We won that war. But then, the hanging and lynching and killing and but see, that's how people go with it. No. But then, the buildings, the towns, the cities, the businesses, the bars, the barbershops, the accessory stores, you know what I'm saying? The good, whatever they call them, you know what I'm saying? The market. Go in there and spend your dimes and nickels. Get your old bag of flour, you know what I'm saying? Some beef jerky, you know what I'm saying? That was towards the end. I ain't gonna front. Look, that was towards the end. And you got to also remember there's many slave trades. There's many slave trades in the East and in the West. You know what I'm saying? They just don't put them in the public school program. All of us came up in the public school program, and we can't lie. Our parents didn't bring us to no preppy epi school, and they wouldn't be teaching this shit neither because they would be programming them to be, the fucking henchmen of the market. The shit that they do. Excuse me. They always keep gatekeepers around. You know what I'm saying? That's what those preppy schools are for. We're only getting educated because of the Ethernet. All these dudes, any of these dudes coming out here in today's time, from Sonetta's page to Dan Calloway to anybody, it really doesn't matter, bro. We're all Ethernet scholars, all of us. You can take the books all the fuck you want. That's just gonna make it take longer. Like, what kind of dumb shit is that? Like, it's just like Wikipedia. It's just a quicker encyclopedia. That's all it is. Motherfucker, you don't have to credit everything that people write. But if you're looking for something like iguana, want to study iguanas, motherfucker, ain't nothing wrong with the Wikipedia. It's like, what you gonna go get an encyclopedia to study the iguana? Or what, you gonna go to the iguana zoo? I never even knew they had one of those. But it's like, that's all I'm saying. You gotta think. You gotta think. In this day and time, I congratulate the Ethernet. The Ethernet, I congratulate. The internet is full of bullshit. The fucking social media, all that crap, no. But just the plug-in itself, just to have access to whatever you want to do. Because you could be on here jacking off 24 hours a day. You're good. You could be watching comedy. You could be watching anime. You can do whatever you want. But if you're studying and looking up stuff and just, it's a trip how all the information is there. And people can say, oh, no, it's fake. No, it's not, because I'm not dealing with today's time. I'm dealing with stuff that nobody's studying from a long time ago. So nobody's looking this shit up. So you can't say that, oh, they duplicated it. Like Fauci switching up name meanings and shit. Nah, they're not doing nothing like that. Nobody's looking this stuff up. In modern times, I've been seeing the, support Africa thing. I've been seeing that. But I see Africans come over here all the time. They don't even talk. They treat us like the fucking, like the European, the Latino, the Asian, the Hindu. None of you motherfuckers talk. And I already know why. Because y'all motherfuckers are on a visa. You want a green card. So I know that white boy checked you at the gate. Hey, check this out, player. You can get a business, you can do that you want. You don't like them niggas because we don't like them niggas. That's what it is. During Reconstruction, why the hell would they be teaching about slavery? Black or white? During Reconstruction, man, what? That's the beginning of the patent run. That's the beginning of the patent run where it's like, that's why I don't talk about Reconstruction. They just try to hit us off with the kill off, and it's like, but nah, they killed white Republicans too, so don't feel that bad. Let's talk about before that happened. Talk about all the goods that was going down, all the real shit that was going down, all the business. Because motherfuckers can talk about you from Africa, motherfuckers talk about you from New York. I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. All these stories is on American soil. None of this shit is nowhere else. Anything about the Negro American is all right here. From the colored water fountains to the Negro Leagues, all is right here. Even that plantation stuff. That's why it don't make no sense why people keep talking about Africa. Why the fuck are you talking about Africa? For what? And every African you've met since you came over here, come on, bro. Why ain't you met no kings and shit? Why ain't you never met that Zamunda story? Oh, there's plenty of black women. I don't want to hear about them hoes that got fucked by some African dude. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm saying, why ain't you ever seen that? Why don't these African kings ever come over here and just be like rocking with us and trying to build with Jay-Z and saying, yeah, I want to invest $3.5 billion. Let's make business deal. Nothing. Because them kings is the ones who sold those people. Always remember, Africa ain't never been fully conquered. You out your fucking mind. Them fucking Ashanti motherfuckers are still there. Still there, balling. Why? Because they was part of the slave trade. They was the kings in this motherfucker. The Mesa Musa family, them niggas ain't conquered. The motherfuckers ain't broke. They right around there. They still balling to this day. Motherfuckers like, because people are, I don't want to talk about Mesa Musa. You part of the slave trade. Yes, of course you don't want to, because Brother Reggie said that shit. Of course you don't want to talk about Mesa Musa, because at the end of the day, you have to admit that your ass was sold by your own people. So why the hell you keep trying to get me to run over there when, first of all, they already fucked you over, nigga, the first time. And then when he come over here, he do business with the white boy. They got African stores. They ain't got no black stores. So it's look like it's the same play, and you just getting played out when you not realizing you was never from over there. That's why they shucking and jiving you anyway. Everybody frown upon the real one, the original one. Everybody doing that? No, they not. Nah, everybody cool with it. Why? Only on the dumb shit. Only on the party scene and people fucking up. Oh, that's the only time they down. That's the only time motherfuckers really want to hang out is when we getting into trouble. Or we making some stupid music, or we fighting and embarrassing ourselves on TV, because it ain't just rappers. Motherfuckers keep forgetting that love and hip hop shit. Basketball wives, Bad Girls Club. Now they got Bad Boys Club. Them niggas is faggots. I don't give a fuck with nobody. Them niggas gay as hell. Everybody on that show is gay to the mother. Even if you ain't gay, nigga, you look like it. Motherfucker, you gay. Oh, that's disrespect. I'm not saying disrespect to actual gay. A motherfucker who loud and proud with their shit out there holding hands with their significant other. Bro, I don't got no offense with that. I would never run up and say nothing about that. At least you keeping it real. But yeah, these undercover motherfuckers. Oh yeah. These shit. The basketball player just got caught up on that. Dwight Howard, right? Oh, y'all weird. Y'all worry about somebody's sexual life. Dog, you a grown ass man. What are you talking about? Niggas flaunt their sexual life. How you think Magic got fucked up? You see the picture on the beach? knock it off. Nigga, he had like 15 bitches around. Everybody still clowning him about that shit to this day. They like, I think this was the day, yo. I think this was the day the nigga got it. Like, nigga, he's been 15 bitches on the beach, nigga. Something happened. Something went wrong, nigga. And I think it was that bitch on the bottom left. But it's like, what I'm saying is this. There's no way in hell that you're going to get me to believe that I'm supposed to keep worrying about a group that ain't never really done nothing for me, ain't doing nothing in this day and age, supposedly got everything, can't run nothing, and I got my own situation over here. I'm dealing with the boule. I got all my people brain warped in this fucking, we got to go to college to be smart, not even knowing they're going to be a fraternity fruitcake, all the frat party getting fucking haze and shit, butt naked, walking around on fucking broken eggshells, whatever stupid shit they come up with. It's like just dumb shit. Now you lost in the sauce, and they're gonna get you on a demon trail, put you with the Baphomet dumb shit instead of getting you with some real science. So by the time you get to that, now you got so much fucking, trials and remorse on your fucking jacket, you're not even of no service. And it's like, see, that's how they keep the kids demonized, because they had already fucked you over. They already got you high at that one party that night, and you passed out. You woke up with a Coca-Cola bottle in your ass. It's like, it's hazing. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, yeah, they lied to you about a girl lied to you. You went into a dark room, didn't see what was going on. It's a fucking dude in the wig sucking you off. Yeah, little white Johnny. He's like, no, that's just hazing. It's just a joke. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, and then you wonder why your kids come out more fucked up from college than they was when they went in. Motherfuckers not even realizing, nigga, these fraternal parties and shit, they already came out and exposed that shit. And the ones that I seen was some black motherfuckers, so they was from the boule. But it's like, imagine if you just listen to the white boys parties. Cause y'all been knew them motherfuckers was crazy. You been knew it. Susie, it was a clip of a dude on college. He was one of them fast little shorts and shit you do have. And he was talking to some white girl. And some white girl said she caught something. I think it was either AIDS or what's that? Herpes or something like that. I think maybe it was herpes. But she had said that it was like the middle of like the second semester, and she had already like hit like 30 dudes. Shit. And I'm like, see, look at this shit. Like, look at the MO. Look at the brain, the mindset. And you know how they be doing in college. They do what's in college stays in college. So what you talking about? Orgies and shit? How you fuck the whole football team that night? Is like Cartman's mom, like for real? Like, wow. and you don't see the demon in it. And white people been showing this shit for years. Fucking Porky's, Revenge of the Nerds, the college movie. Like, they always show you mad dirt at college. Always mad dirt. So what were they saying? What was they saying? And they're like, oh yeah, they go through these little, hazes and shit, and they get initiated into what? A fraternity. Motherfuckers be carrying that shit with them out of school and shit. Be talking to people and shit. Oh yeah, I went to Yale. I went to Harvard. Yeah, 4 or 5, 5. The fucking black dudes. Hell dogs. Weird ass code language and shit. Some of these motherfuckers have branded that shit on the fucking horse branders. Yeah, go dogs. Like, look at you. You're a lost fucking maniac. You don't even realize. It's just fucking school. It's just fucking corny ass school. Oh, but yeah, this is my brother's. Yeah, y'all done stuck Coca-Cola bottles up each other's ass. Fucking nasty ass niggas. Where you think Ride the Goat came from? Ride the Pig, the fucking llama, whatever the fuck they had around the college campus. Everybody knows college kids weird. Weirdo shit. Blaming it on the alcohol. That sound like a rapist, motherfuckers. Do the same shit. Blame it on the alcohol. I was drunk. I remember. Africans, I'm here to tell you. This shit ain't gonna work because y'all not on a higher degree of science. Plus, y'all don't have a higher degree enemy. Don't. Because the masonry that we're dealing with is right here. We got the Prince Hall story. That shit is over here. We have a lot of different enemies and a lot of different shit we need to clean up. So before we can worry about your 35 cents a day, before we can worry about you not talking to nobody, not wanting to build with nobody, for us to get with your fucking pay less shoe wearing ass, it's like, bro, motherfucker, I'm just keeping 100. And even to the average that get fresh, it's like, well, bro, what real science do you have for us over here? I want to know. I want to know how you gonna teach me. Even with the drug game, even with the street shit, motherfuckers like, oh yeah, well, that ain't nothing else. Who do you learn it from? Y'all say we the bad influence. Y'all say rap destroyed everything in the world, hip hop. Where do you get it from? Now, that's nothing to be proud of, but every good side has a dark side, and every dark side has a light side, and it is what it is. You have to protect the fort. I never had a problem with a warrior or a soldier. I have a problem with a thug, a miscreant, somebody that's just fucking shit up because they don't even know what the fuck is up. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is really up? What's going on? For people that want to go to Africa, go. You are free now. Cop your ass a ticket and be gone. For the ones that are here knowing about the Indian truth and also stepping up to the plate with this whole spookism shit, how they keep faking people off with the eternal science, which is wisdom. It's the mind, but it's enlightenment. It's the spark. You know what I'm saying? It's the eureka. It's enlightenment, yo. You know what I'm saying? The epiphany. Epiphany. A biff! It's like, it's the spark. That I believe they've like tried to mention several times in a lot of different theatrics in Hollywood, but it's this piece of life that everybody wants. They call it adrenaline, but it's deeper than adrenaline. It's deeper than the ultimate rush, DMT. It's deeper than all that. It's the spark. You know what I'm saying? It's the point of understanding before the explanation of it, before you get to explain that you get it. The moment, like that, they've been trying to capsulize, but it's over here. That energy is over here. It's not over there. There's nothing over there. There's nothing going on in Africa. Africa is even overcrowded. Even in their cities, it's overcrowded. It's like, I mean, overcrowded, like people on top of people. Where it's like, bro, what the fuck? Space this motherfucker out, like, nigga, y'all. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're different. But China like that. Like a lot of that East shit is like that. The motherfucking cities be popped up as fuck. Like they piled up. You ever seen Taiwan or China like midday fucking and it's like you got a gang of people selling shit, people pushing little carts. It's like, bruh, I don't even know how y'all niggas do this. I don't even know how y'all do this. You know what I'm saying? The China walk, they said the business walk is like 10 million people. They say walk across this fucking thing like at once. The fuck, me? Like yo, niggas bugged out. Over here, everything's real spaced out. That's why it's kind of hard to see these motherfuckers because they know they hide in the bushes, but the bushes is way out there. You know what I'm saying? New York, it's a big ass city, yo. Like there's so many different parts of this motherfucker. Like you never find somebody like big. LA County is LA County. That's one thing. But Los Angeles, like, you know what I'm saying, out, like, if you want to talk about this grid where motherfuckers get out there, oh, yeah, shit. A lot of places you can go. Us Americans, the American Negroes. Africa can't be important. Like, it just can't. There's too much going on. They zombified our children. Like, we fucked up out here on a different mission. Oh, with the Africans, burning their skin, turning themselves white, bruh, that's on them. Like, you don't even see nobody doing that joke and shit. Like, for real. I don't see it. I don't see it every day somebody brightening up their skin and shit. Girls use the makeup, and like you said, it's a girl. Ain't nobody doing that Sammy Sosa shit. Like, what? Motherfucker look like ghosts. Sammy Sosa look like a Halloween costume, like straight up, like somebody drained. Like, is that fucking Illuminati? Is that really the Illuminati? Like, did he really do that, or is that makeup? Like, for real? Like, because it became like a spectacle. It's like, yo, look at Sammy Sosa. He look like Casper's, like friendly baseball player. but yo, motherfuckers is bugged out. Like, motherfuckers is bugged out here, straight up. So we're dealing with all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can talk about painting your face, whatever you want. No, fuck all that. I can't go back to that primitive shit. Because the African, he even trying to step it up. You know what I'm saying? He is trying to step it up. This African businessman, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a different world. And if motherfucker really wanted to, like, go back to fucking Africa, well, see, you talking about the, shiesty courtrooms and shit like that. Come on, bro. Like, those are everywhere. But I will tell you this much. What are you saying by saying that? Lord, they don't even hear themselves. What you saying by saying that? The Nambia courts are, okay, bro. So you saying you don't even trust the African more than you trust the court justices over here? It always depends on where you are. It really do. Like, it really does. Sometimes, why would he do that though? Like, I was trying to be, a good sport about it, but now you're making it even more serious. Like, what more do you want me to tell you? I'm never leaving the Rock. I go visit some places. I don't know about no place like no Nambia. I wouldn't even what. Like, I'm going somewhere everybody's been said before. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm Egypt, South Africa, Ethiopia, fucking shit. I ain't going to fucking Ghana, fucking niggas. I don't believe them trickster ass niggas. We sorry, we sold you. Now come here and pay $2.1 million for a house that's going to sink into mud. Like, yeah, I'm good, B. I'm good, son. I'll go to what the fuck? Not Morocco, but Mauritania. I go to Mauritania. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. I mean, there's a few places in Africa I would go, but dog, that's on some business shit. Like, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying business-wise, there's no business I can do with you. Me doing deals with you against the Rock don't make no sense, especially when I got too much information that ain't nobody brought up yet. It would be stupid of me to just sit here over and over for the rest of my life and let me keep trying to click it with other people when they got taco shops, Mexican shops, pizza shops, fucking Chinese shops, Hindu shops. Motherfuckers ain't hiring no black people. So it's like, nigga, I've done that already. I've done the we shall overcome shit, and nigga, I didn't overcome. Everybody else did, but I don't. You know what I'm saying? And then all my people arguing and they all fucked up. It's like, well, how did that happen? How'd that happen when I was the original business owner? How'd that happen? It's another video I got called DNA. People got to tell the truth. The more the female gambles with the thug dude, the more the intellect of the dumb kid comes out. And it's like, yo, it's no disrespect to your kid, but none of them are turning out fucking colleges. None of them are making a new rocket fuel. None of them. Why? Because you fucked up already from the first point of your father when he told you, if you had a father, hopefully, don't mess with scum. Don't mess with dirtbags. You don't mess with criminals. It's not just because he's doing crime. No, it's his brain pattern. If he's thinking this way, he's not thinking hard work, longevity, understanding the system. He would understand 401k, health and dental. He would understand taking care of something. If that's not already in gameplay, see, he's a knucklehead. Okay, that sperm is going to be a knucklehead. And it's probably not going to amount to much. And when you look at the black neighborhood, and you look at the account and the own up and the add up, it's not amounting to much. So that's not disrespect to the women. It's disrespect to the women's mind state that they're in when it comes to the Cardi B, the sexy red thing. You should have been stopped promoting this. You should have been banned the strip club a long time ago. Look what it's doing to what you do. You claim to be the giver of life. What life are you giving us? A bunch of ignorant children, a bunch of deaf. See, you don't understand how genetics works. You don't understand how science and DNA works. You're not getting it. You can't just keep gambling with the knucklehead. You're going to keep sprouting knuckleheads. Look at all the crime. Look at all the failure and dropouts from school. Look at all the stuff. How does it go? How does it add? Bad with bad makes bad. Good with good makes good. Now, what am I also doing for women? When they get with a good man, what am I telling them? I'm telling them they have a clean slate from the jump. Look, from the jump. Whether you wanted the baby or not, you have a clean slate. Why? Because you're having sex with a knowledgeable, logical person. So that means that child will sprout and do good things. Good things for society, good things for the community, good things for the world. That's what we want. You think we want to keep burying the children? You think we want to keep seeing you crying and suffering? No. But you have to understand the power of what you do. Your choice who gets to lay with you. Sprout this seed. But you keep messing with dummies because you want to trick men and you want to be smarter than men. But if you're leading him and he's not leading you the way that God wants it to be, then what will you be creating in the end? Someone that's even dumber than you. Women need to think logical. Just like the African does. And the American Negro. We don't mix. You guys have a different agenda. You guys are coming over here leeching off America, just like every other foreigner. That's not our agenda. We're on something. We're a part of something. We made something. We built something. African earlier, these are all the Americans' laws. These are all the white man's laws. So you're telling me he created not to kill, not to steal. But the village was intact. And everybody knows what happens to a rapist in the village. And everybody puts in one. So, I'm cool with Africans. The real ones, cool with them. I have no problem with no African friends on the boat doing anything. But we are different. We're not the same. And as far as when it comes to why I'm saying we can't do business with them is because the ones that are over here that are claiming to be African, the American lost Indian, all they've been doing is been bringing chaos and vouching for it. That's all they've been doing. They've been vouching for the ignorance. That's all they do. They even argue with each other. They want to be. This is the toughest environment. Oh, if you can't handle, No homonyms. No, you want homonyms. You bring them on. And homonyms, no, you want them. And that's cool. But it's not. This is not a boxing match. You want to hype people up? Hype them up with the information. That's what we should be learning. Like, I don't want to hear your insults unless you're hitting with something, as you're talking. Like, yeah, see, that was when I slapped you right there. See, you didn't even feel it. It was real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's different. But when people start cussing and it's all on how you do things. It's all on how you do things. So I said to say this. American Negroes, man. If you want to go to Africa, go ahead. But I don't think it's going to help you. I don't think them way over there is going to help you because they didn't help you from way over there so long ago. But they're over here now. Gang of them. They got attitude with you. Act like you don't know something. You wrong. You incorrect. You been here your whole life. This motherfucker just learned to read your language. Just like, I'm incorrect. Okay. And one more thing. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. And since that whole, we're African thing is old. Old as hell. I think it's time to look around and see what's really going on in this day and time. Because there's a lot of shit that they're doing. A lot of faulty businesses getting done. Dirty ass presidents with their sons doing deals for years, making millions. We'll talk more later. Go.